purpose of this video is to familiarize you with the West Traill Ambulance MCI truck, so when the call comes,
West Traill Ambulance,
you're ready.
respond to
The operator should ensure the vehicle is in good working order by a quick visual inspection, ensuring all doors are closed on the vehicle. Before the vehicle can be started, the battery must be turned on by a switch by the driver's seat. In accordance with West Traill policies, seatbelts should be worn by all occupants of the Special Operations vehicle. Follow West Traill policies for how and when to respond using emergency equipment. Drive with due regard and give extra time for braking and acceleration. Once on scene, the equipment necessary for setting up incident command at an MCI is located immediately behind the driver. Release the latch on the left side of the drawer to pull it out towards you. In the first bin, you'll find triage tape used for triaging patients, the appropriate clipboards and vests for each officer used in incident command. Distribute the matching clipboard and vest to the appropriate person. Along with the splinting supplies, you'll find the mass oxygen administration device in this cabinet. To use the mass oxygen administration device, start by turning on the oxygen at the tank. Next, remove one or both of the 5-place splitters. Oxygen flow rates are determined by the color of nozzle you put on the splitter, white for 6 liters a minute and green for 12 liters a minute. Also found in this cabinet are your non-rebreathers, triage tarps, a megaphone, additional scene lighting, and Kyle's favorite part. More on that later. In the middle cabinet, you'll find C-collars for adults in the blue bags and C-collars for peds in the red bags. BLS bags are located below the backboards and scoop stretcher. Behind it you'll find PPE, SIDS, diagnostic equipment, backboard straps, urinals, bloodborne pathogen coveralls, and OB kits. In the back of the truck there's room for additional storage and body bags. In the first compartment behind the passenger side you can find additional splinting supplies, trauma supplies, water, Mylar blankets, cold packs and hot packs, pediatric and adult airway equipment, and a point you can plug in power cords for lights. The passenger side middle cabinet is just passed through for the BLS bags and backboards, so we'll move back to the generators. Start by ensuring adequate fuel, pull the generator out by releasing it from the latch, and turn the key to start. To use the portable generator, place it in the run mode, turn the fuel selector to the off mode, and use the plunger to prime it approximately 5 times. When that's done, turn the fuel selector to on, engage the choke on the top, and then pull to start. Drop your stethoscope and allow the generator to warm up before placing load on it. The scene lighting from the cabinet behind the driver can be simply plugged into the onboard Honda generator using a traditional extension cord. Another way to provide power on scene is to use the reels on either side of the truck. The scene lights from the back of the truck will plug in directly, but if an adapter is needed for the additional scene lights from the cabinet, use this adapter found in a bin above the generators. As mentioned earlier, the lights from the back of the truck can be moved by pulling hard on the latch and unplugging them from the vehicle. They can be moved to wherever they are needed and plugged directly back into the reels from the truck. To put the lights from the truck back onto the vehicle, loosen the main screw and slide the legs up onto the body of the light. Ensure the feet are held firmly in the cradle and that the top is clicked into place. Some force might be required. To retract the reels, just press the button next to them and they will automatically retract. It's recommended to hold on to the plug while reeling in the cord as to prevent the cord from snagging. There are some additional features that might not be often used, but users should be acquainted with, such as the winch on the front of the Special Operations vehicle. The winch controller is stored behind the front passenger seat, and the winch controller plugs in on the driver's side of the winch. To manually extend the winch, push the red tab forward and pull hard on the cable. For normal operation of the winch, make sure the red tab is all the way back towards the truck and follow the directions on the winch controller. If an emergency of a different nature arises on your scene, the pop-up toilet is located in the same cabinet as incident command supplies behind the driver. The design allows for easy and intuitive setup. The included plastic toilet unfolds. Open a new absorbent bag and affix it to the toilet. Fill up the gas tank with unleaded fuel when you're done using the truck and back it in using a spotter where you found it.
Get Vanna White down here.